Now that everybody's saying that this past World Cup was such a success, many are saying what they've always said. Soccer is going to be the next big thing in the USA.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
They've been saying that since 1968 when the North American Soccer League was formed. Then in the mid-70s they started to add named players like Pele and Franz Beckenbauer, two of the greatest to ever play the game. Surely, soccer is going to take off in the US now. Well, it did in New York anyway. We've all heard of the New York Cosmos. And we did drink the Kool-Aid here in Chicago too. The Chicago Sting was formed in 1975 and won the championship in 1981 and 1984. Meanwhile, the league was still adding world-class players like Johan Cruyff and George Best. Surely, this is the moment when soccer takes off.
12 seconds later.
The NASL folded in 1985.
Dead, Jim.
It's gone.
Dad, they're all dead.
There was no soccer, zero, in the U.S. for over 10 years after that. It was not even the next little thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love for soccer to succeed here. I played it back in the 1970s. I've been to many games, and I lived in Europe for 10 years, and I watched many Bayern Munich and Germany games at my local Westmont. Now remember, in 1992 there was a seismic event. The U.S. women won the World Cup, champions of the planet. Then the Men's World Cup was held in the U.S. in 1994, and that was considered a success. Surely by then, soccer is going to be at least a thing? But that was 30 years ago. Sure, the MLS was formed in 1996 and is still around today. But seriously, how much have you thought about soccer in all that time? Sure, we've had some moments and some players like Alexi Lalas, Kobe Jones, Clint Dempsey, Landon Donovan. We also had three great goalkeepers in Tim Howard, Brad Friedel, and Casey Keller. But they all performed in Europe, not in front of U.S. audiences. The greatest boost to soccer recently has been Lionel Messi joining Inter Miami and going on an absolute tear there. Think about it, the greatest of all time and seemingly the world's nicest guy. But his international reputation is taking a big hit because during the World Cup final, it seemed like he was trying to get someone sent off, and he was working hard to try to make it happen. Plus, it didn't help that his teammates were all thugs. Not a good look. So where does that leave us in the USA? Well, I've been watching people say that soccer is going to be the next big thing for now 60 years. So now you know what to say when someone says that to you.
You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.